100 liters high and low temperature circulator maintenance knowledge sharing. The 100 liters high and low temperature circulator is a commonly used refrigeration, heating, and temperature control equipment in the laboratory. Generally, the service life of the equipment is 5 to 10 years. If the equipment is not used carefully during use, it will not cause damage to the equipment, so what should be paid attention to in maintenance aspect? First, the 100 liters high and low temperature circulator will generate a certain amount of heat during the operation of the equipment. The temperature around the equipment is relatively high. If the equipment is placed in an area exposed to sunlight, the temperature of the outside of the equipment will rise, which will cause the equipment to fail to operate stably. Therefore, it needs to be placed in an environment to avoid direct sunlight, and a ventilated environment is better. Second, the operation of 100 liters high and low temperature circulator equipment, because there are many mechanical parts inside the equipment. If it is in a humid environment, it may make the equipment more humid and cold, and a certain amount of dew will be produced. If it is not cleaned for a long time, it will be attached to the equipment. The product is scaled or rusted, causing equipment failure. Therefore, it must be placed in a certain dry and ventilated environment, and the equipment must be cleaned frequently to avoid product moisture. The tightness of 100 liters high and low temperature circulators needs to be checked regularly to avoid corrosion and abrasion during long-term use of the equipment, which makes the temperature control of the equipment inaccurate. 100 liters high and low temperature circulator is in use. If the operation error will also lead to the shortening of the service life of the equipment, the user needs to operate it correctly.